Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.
Okay, so I was way off. But let's go ahead and take a look at these deals here. I've gone ahead and compacted some screenshots. Thanks to everybody who sent over those screenshots for the uncollected, and this way we can do some comparisons. So basically, here's what we got here. They've separated it into two, which I know some of you mentioned that on the last video, but I did not actually expect to see that. So there's quite a difference here, especially just kind of looking at, you know, $5. If you've gone ahead and you've done your work, you're Cavalier, you're getting a lot more stuff here. Now, I know you can't see all the gold, but I think I was right about having gold in the unit deals. Was that what it was? I can't remember which one that I put it on. But there was gold in there somewhere. Okay, so for Cavalier is on the right-hand side, and for uncollected is on the left. So 156 star shards. Basically, that's kind of like doing 6 million to 12 million, you know, just kind of averaging those two out. In the featured arena, if you get 6 million points, you get 100 shards. If you do 12 million, you get 200 shards. And that's kind of how I like look through all of these things, either through duping or through doing arenas and finishing up quests to kind of give value to what it is that you're buying. Okay, so here we have for $5, you have 250 5-star shards, 4,500 T2A alpha fragments, and you've got some T4 CC fragment crystals here. So while you do get a couple of things more on the left side, just in terms of getting T4 CC fragments, you're not really looking too much for that if you're Cavalier anyway. But you do get double the T2A, which is what I would want anyway, as well as with the 6-star shard. So as we can see, it's looking like it's a lot better of a deal shooting on those Cavaliers. So here you have 1,000. Now there is one thing that I was kind of right about, and that was the amount of 5-star shards that you were getting for the price, but that's really only an uncollected. So let's take a look at these differences. I'm just kind of giving you the visual look. You get 500 6-star shards, and this is really going to help a lot of people that are very close to getting their next 6-star, people that don't really want to spend a lot of money. Same thing along with the uncollected. If you're still looking to build your 5-star roster, these are really great, these two intros, because you can buy multiple ones. So right here, you know, $25, you can get up to 5 of these and get a pretty good amount of 6-star shards. Now, as well as 5-star shards. So each one of these are pretty much talking in respective to. And this is really great for people that are trying to build up rosters and build up their ranks as well. So it looks like they had that in mind, because you've got signature stone crystals here on the left, as well as a T4 CC crystal and 1,000 5-star shards. So these are things that are a little harder to come by for people that are uncollected or just getting uncollected. So it seems to be geared towards what it is that you're trying to accomplish in the game. Okay, so here we are in the $30 area, and we've got 1,000 6-star shards, and on this side we've got 3,000 5-star shards. So, and of course being able to buy multiple of these. T2A fragments, getting 18,000 fragments is going to push a lot of people over the edge. As you can see in this particular person's screenshot, if they picked one of these up, they'd instantly get themselves a T2A, and that might be really, really helpful for them, as opposed to me. I'm just like 6,000, 7,000 right there. It's I mean, it all helps. T5B always helps. But here you start getting into the T4B and the multiples here. But I really do like the idea that there is 30 generic 6 stones here, of course in 5 increments, because that's basically a dupe. 4 of these things is basically a dupe on whatever champion you have, and then plus another 10. We're gonna look at the gold amounts on my other list here. Okay, so moving right along, we've got the $50 deal with the Black Panther's treasure. Now you've got 2,000 6-star shards, and that's actually really valuable, especially if you don't come by them very easily. You've got 9,000 shards here, especially that you can buy multiples. All of these, again, buying multiples. 7,500 5-star shards. I remember when that was a really, really big deal, because you buy a couple of these, that's a featured, or if you already have a few 5-star shards, that gives you 2 tries at a generic. You get a fully formed T2A, which if you're in a lower bracket, that is pretty good, and they're pretty hard to come by, on top of having extra fragments. So this person can end up with 2 if they ended up with this particular deal. And that usually is that puts you in a good position for rank 4 if you don't have if you have another 2. That's what I meant. And over here, 2 fully formed, which is really great, because I'm also looking to do more rank 4s outside of gems if I can, and those aren't as easy to come by. They're still easy to come by, but not as easy. Okay, and here's the big daddy here. An Odin's will get you 15,000. So if you do buy more than one, that's 3 5 stars that you can open, or 2 featured. You get a good road over to 6-star shards, so you can start building up that stash. And I know you can already build it up, you just can't get one yet until you I forgot what the designation is, but you know what I'm talking about. You can put it in the comments and be like, yo, David, can't believe you got that, and just put it in the comments, and I'll be like, that's what it was. Word, got you. I got you. Okay, and over here you've got 2 fully formed alphas. Now, you can kind of see you've got 2 fully formed alphas here and 2 fully formed alphas here. However, you are getting 12,000 T5B. So if you're trying to, like, you know, look at it crossway, you know, it's not that much of a difference. Actually, I think this one is still pretty good. This one is pretty good. I mean, oh man, being Cavalier is pretty good. It's pretty good, but once you get into the Cavalier, you're gonna be, you know, all up in this. Okay, so over here we've got the fully formed 5-star crystal, 5,000 6-star shards. So, you know, this is either gonna push someone over into featured land, it's gonna push you over into getting a 6-star, or it might push you into getting your next rank 5 or rank 3 by giving you 18,000 T5B shards. And getting multiple of these. If you get all 3, you'll get yourself a fully formed, which is $300. You'll get yourself a featured 6-star, and you'll get 3 5 stars. You know, there's all this stuff in here. Now, there is something to say about the cost of it being cash, and people not getting the same things for their cash, and that has to do with where you are in the game. So I don't know how some of you feel about that. I think I'm okay with that, because if I were in a lower bracket, even though you get more, I didn't get to that level in order to get more. And they've done this, I think, in a few different situations, you know, based on how many years you played the game, or what level you're at, you know, based on those kind of things in the past. But again, once you throw cash in the mix, it does make it a little hairy. I do want to know what you guys think about that. I'm not too bothered by it. But I imagine maybe some of you are. So if you are, go ahead and put that down in the comments below. I'd like to see what you guys think about that. Okay, so let's switch off to the this guy here, which I put them side to side so that we can get a better look at what we're dealing with here. Okay, so the gold difference is pretty minor. It looks like you get the same amount of gold on each one. Yeah, 50,000, 250,000. So there you got some equals there. Those are pretty equal. Okay, I guess I maybe should have done this one. I don't know. I figured you guys didn't want to just like be staring at a bunch of text, because this is the part that you're staring at a bunch of text. So we've got the advanced summoner bundles here for 1,000 units, and this kind of goes on the same line. It looks like they're different for being uncollected versus being Cavalier. Now, for 1,000 units, you're getting 3 Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts, and this is kind of more in line with what last year's was for everybody. And I am kind of happy that they did split it up, because for people that are endgame, they want more, and they will spend in order to get that. And here is a place for people that don't spend cash, for people that have been kind of hoarding those units to go ahead and use them. So there we go. Let's take that off. Good old Photoshop. Actually, let's just hide that. Okay. So actually, I didn't hide anything. All right. So the advanced bundle: 3x Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst, 2,500 5-star Hero Crystal Shards, 4,000 4-star Hero Crystal Shards, and 100,000 gold. And it looks like, again, here, the gold amounts are all the same through all the tiers. This one, you're getting 3 Tier 4 Basics, 2 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystals, 4 Tier 1 Alpha. So, again, you're getting more bang for the buck. But then again, to put that into perspective, on the higher end, you need more of all of this stuff. It's just that's just what you end up using a lot. The things that you use every day require more. Again, people might think differently about that, so I would love to know your thoughts. Anyway, so we've got also 18,000 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, 1,000 6-star hero crystal shards, 3,000 5-star hero shards, and 100,000 gold. I mean, that 1,000 units bundle is pretty good. If you just want like an entry thing, if you have 1,000 units, boom, go ahead and get in there. All right, so 4,000 units is looking a little bit more like the 1,000 unit bundle over here, but again, higher tiers, your roster, where you are, if you have someone that can take all of this stuff, you're really only going to have about one of them, and that thing's going to fly through content for you. 1x tier 2 alpha catalyst, 18,000 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, 3 tier 4 basic catalysts, 4 tier 4 class catalysts, crystals, 5 tier 1 alpha catalysts, 8 5-star. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's 46 stones of whatever class you happen to pull. And actually it doesn't say. It actually doesn't say if it's class. So I think that's generic. Okay, 7,500 5-star hero crystals. Basically, that's a double dupe up there. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. 1,000 6-star hero crystal shards and 400,000 gold. For where you are, that's actually not bad. I like the deals. It's just a little hard to review two of them at once. I gotta be honest. 2x tier 2 alpha catalyst on this side, on the Cavalier side. 3 tier 4 basic catalysts, 6 tier 1 alpha catalysts. So you can kind of see the difference of where each one is and where each person is in their particular journey in the battle realm. 16 5-star plus 5 signature stones. That's a good amount. That's another 80. That was basically the deal that they had the other day for $50. 2,000 6-star hero crystal shards, 10,000 5-star hero crystal shards. So that's going to be 2,000 6-stars. That's basically a full 5-star, and 400,000 gold. So the one thing a friend of mine mentioned was that there's no ISO anywhere here, which would actually been great because all these people are looking to rank up, and you're going to need a lot of that. So I hope you guys did a lot of arena and been opening up like 4-star and 5-star crystals and getting all those dupes and ISOs, that you saved them, at least for as long as you can. Or sold them for the gold. I don't know. You couldn't keep it that long anyway. All right, so Superior Summoner Bundle. We've got Superior Summoner Bundle on this side, and then on the Cavalier side, you have two separate bundles. One that's geared more towards Awakening, and another one that's geared more towards ranking up. So let's take a look. We've got on the left, Uncollected, we've got 1 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal. No. Just 1 5-star Awakening Gem. That's generic. Nice. But that is 10,000 units. To be more clear, that's a little over $300. Okay, 30, and that's not including these other two right here. 1,000 and then 4,000. So basically 15,000 units. That is basically $500. $500 for everything. Okay, so 30,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, 2 tier 2 alpha catalysts, 10 tier 1 alpha catalysts, 1 5-star rank up gem crystal, rank 3 to 4, and 3,000 6-star hero crystal shards. So this is if you get everything, this is pretty much going to take you to about halfway to a 6-star if you don't already have one. A little under. That's 4,000 total, and then you get 1.5 million gold. And that's gonna take one of your champions up to a pretty good amount, and have someone go to 3 to 4. So it's going to advance your account. I mean, spending this money is going to advance your account on top of getting all the things that you got from the unit store. So there's a lot of stuff to be had here. Just depends on where your budget is and where you want to go and how fast you want to go in the game. So on the right hand side, Cavalier, we've got Superior Awakening Bundle, which gives you 1 5-star Awakening Gem, which sounds generic. It's 1 5-star rank up gem crystal, which gives you a rank 4 to 5 to whichever champion that you want. But that's a gem crystal, so it's not any champion you want. It's that looks like class based. And you got 10 tier 1 alpha catalysts and 1.5 million gold. Now, if you have a rank up bundle here, you'll get 2 tier 5 basic catalysts, which is huge, because that's basically going to take someone to rank 5 anyway. So it's kind of interesting between the two. You can either awaken one and then take them to rank 5 if you're lucky enough to get the right class, or you can rank them up yourself by getting 2 tier 5 basics on the other one. So it's an interesting proposition. 20 5-star plus 5 signature stones. So that's going to take you, that's basically 100. That's 100 generic. That's 100 generic. That's 5 dupes right there. 10 tier 1 alpha catalyst. 15 6-star hero crystal shards. That's it's going to give you either a featured 6-star, or you can open up, you know, if you have 5,000 already, you can open up 2 regular 6-stars. Who knows? And 1.5 million gold. Okay, guys, so there's a lot to think about here. I do think that there's a lot of value, but value really comes down to your budget, what you think is valuable, and the amount of money that you think is a large amount or a small amount. Because I can't literally go through this and tell you this is a good deal, this is a bad deal, because then again, you have to bring into the equation how much you need it, when you're going to use it, how much you play the game, how important it is to you, and that's where costs start to fade out, because what might be a lot to one person is not always a lot to someone else, and some people find the game very, very important, where they need to stay on top, and they're in a very competitive alliance, and you got to keep your prestige up and things like that. And being part of the game and the community really means a lot to people, because they've made some real lasting friends and lasting relationships. And so costs sometimes fade away, like I said. So guys, let me know, what are you going with? What did you get? What did you buy? Are you buying? Are you not buying? Did you save enough units? Did you go straight F to pay? Or did you spend some cash? Or did you just play this so casually that none of this matters? Let me know. I'd like to start the discussion down in the comments below. So anyway, guys, put all this together for you guys to get a nice good look at both things at the same time. Just in case maybe you have a main account and a separate account, and you just, don't feel like putting both your devices next to each other. I don't know. Anyway, so almost forgot to mention what I would be getting. I am kind of thinking that I can make the investment here. I'll probably go with maybe an Odin, maybe 2 Odins. I think I want to get a 6-star, or kind of push that over. And then I'll be very close to a T5B if I do that, as well as get maybe a couple of the Star-Lord's loot bag, just for the T4Bs, because I've just been real busy lately. I haven't had a lot of chances to do the T4B arena all that much, so having one of those is really valuable to me. So possibly 2 Odins, possibly 2 Star-Lord loot bags, and then going into the mail, likely I'll only do the Advanced Summoner bundle, and then leave all the other units, because there's some other things that I want to do, like finishing Variant and finishing Act 6, getting into Act 6.2 now that I've finally fixed my my iPad, or got it replaced. So hopefully no more crazy dropped inputs. But that is where I am with that. Let me know what you thought of the video. Love you guys. And if you did like the video, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friend, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky. And I'll catch y'all on the flip. Oh, potamus.
Learn a little something. Take a lesson. Learn it all.